Guys, it's Jay. Welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't posted or recorded anything in a while, so today it's gonna be something great. I went to H Mart and Koreatown, and I got some black bean noodles, some pot stickers, egg rolls, kimbap, and some other sauces and stuff. And I haven't eaten since Sunday, and it is now Tuesday night. The reason was because I was fasting, but I was going to eat yesterday, but I didn't have time to. So I'm going to eat a lot today because I'm so hungry. So I didn't realize that the black bean sauce, this is the black bean sauce. Right here. You guys see it? Yeah, it's a lot. Like, I feel like it's going to spill out of my cutting board. But let's take a quick picture. Actually, no. Let's go make the sauce first and then take a quick picture. Okay, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Oh my gosh. This looks so good. Honestly, oh my goodness gracious. I don't know how I'm going to mix this well without messing everything else up. Okay. Ooh, how are you guys doing today? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while. I just got a haircut. I'm not sure how it looks. I feel like my head's so poofy. What I really want to do... What I want to do is... Because I have 2 containers of the black bean sauce. And so I feel like this is enough. But I really want to put a lot of black bean noodle sauce all over everything. Now this is a lot. Like, this is a lot of food. This is for 2 people. I ordered for 2 people because I didn't think it would be so much, but my goodness, it's a lot. So actually, let's see, there's some white. So I'm gonna put some more of the other sauce. Some more of the sauce. We're gonna put all of it. There you go. Wow. Oh my goodness. It's getting everywhere. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's getting everywhere. As long as this doesn't fall on me, it's okay. I feel like it's starting to... Oh no. Alright, that's good. Here's all of it, guys. Here is it. Let's go take a picture really quick. Ready? I don't know. What's my good side? Okay, here's a picture. Alright, there you go. Let's start eating. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is so messy. It's so good. This is pickled radish. It's yellow. I think this is called pickled radish, right? It's really good. This is the pot sticker. So good. Oh my gosh. I haven't eaten in so long. Okay, this is gonna be messy, guys. It's gonna be messy. Oh my gosh. I'll try the kimbap now. This is probably not soy sauce, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, so good. Oh my god. Getting all over my face. Can't help but notice that my hair. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're just guys gonna have to deal with my haircut for now. Next, to make the gain a little bit higher. The audio isn't so bad. Okay, there you go. It's leaking over the stuff. All the black bean sauce. Gosh, how am I gonna go eat this? Okay. I feel like my hands are hurting. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Gosh, look at all this sauce that's just wasted because I don't have enough noodles. Mm. Mm. This is by far the messiest mukbang I've ever had. But it's so good. Oh my god. The food is so good, I can't stand it. I feel like I want to eat everything. I love going to, like, H-Mart. They always have such amazing stuff there. So much nice, like, rice cookers and little Asian, Korean, Japanese products. I don't say Korean, of course, because it's H-Mart. But if you've never been to H-Mart, first of all, if you've never been to H-Mart, you definitely should go. It's a really nice place. If you have one near you. But anyway, I always find it weird that in a lot of Asian stores, for some reason, they just like openly sell toilet seats. Like, you don't. I always found it weird that they would think that would like next to the cabbage and the other fresh produce, oh, we're also selling toilet seats. I always thought that was weird. Just like, what? Like, you're selling toilet seats? How come? I don't understand. Oh my goodness, I'm getting full. This is why I don't like to talk a lot in my mukbangs, because I know the moment I start talking, you know, the food will start to digest and then I'll get full. And then I can't finish everything. There is so much sauce. So much sauce, and there's no noodles. See, this is all so much. Sorry, I can't eat just sauce. I ran out of noodles. Sorry, guys. This is just such a waste. gonna scooch it to the side. I might put that in a container because I did buy noodles, and maybe I'll just eat that later. I don't want to waste food. I guess my hair isn't so bad. It's just that if you look, like if I was like profiling, like straight, there is like poofiness on the side. I feel like I need to get some gel and just press it down so it's not as big. But it's not so bad. Ooh, I ate a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay. I know some of you guys are annoyed with the fact that I keep pushing my glasses up. I can't do anything about that because I don't have money to get new glasses, and I want contacts, but I just haven't had time to go get them. But I will get them. The only thing is, I think I look really weird without my glasses. I think I look. Someone said I look sleepy, so glasses it is. Oh my gosh, I'm full, guys. It's a lot of food. Have you ever eaten so much so fast that you feel like throwing up? That's how I'm feeling right now. I think I just need to put a brakes on it. Calm down a little bit. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been reading all of your comments. My channel has been quite active lately. I just recently reached 5,000 subscribers, and I was thinking of doing story time. Actually, you know what? Let's go make this mukbang with story time. The story time 5K mukbang, because I was gonna do it tomorrow morning, but I feel like this is the perfect time, and it'll give me time for my stomach to settle. So let me go ahead and get your guys' questions. See what story you guys want me to tell. So Sep Yul asks, please tell us the funny but inappropriate memory you had of you and your friend. So this had to do with the video that I did, my last mukbang video, my breakfast mukbang. I was smiling at something because I remembered something that me and my friend did. It's not an inappropriate memory, it's several. Because me and my friend, we've been friends for a long time. We've been friends since high school. We've been friends for like 4 years now. And we've done a lot of things. We went to clubs. We've met people, like interesting people. We've gone on road trips. We've went to restaurants. There's so many inappropriate things that I don't quite remember what I was thinking about at the time. But it could have been a ton of things. I just don't know what it was yet. I don't remember. But my best friend that I was thinking about is, her name's JaySMR. She is a year younger than me. She's a very nice girl. Had it tough for a little bit, but she's good. I like her a lot, and I'm glad that I can call her my friend, my best friend. The last time I saw her was last Saturday. We went to Seattle. We went to a club and we were dancing our asses off. It was funny because we invited two other girls with us. So it was me, her, and then I guess I can't say their names because they're not. Anyway, so we'll just call them Jane and Jill, right? So me, JaySMR, Jane, and Jill. And Jane, one of the girls, was not having that much fun. I guess she was shy or something. And she was just sitting down, not wanting to dance or anything, which is cool. You know what? If you're too shy to club and dance, it's all good. I'm not going to pick you up and force you to dance. Although I did ask her multiple times if she wanted to dance, and she said no. So it's all good. So that was Jane, and then Jill. She wanted to dance, but she drank so much. I mean, not so much, but she drank. You know, she had an AMF, which is a pretty strong drink, and she had Long Island iced tea. And 2 shots, which is, you know, she's a pretty skinny, very pretty girl, very skinny, very pretty. So those things in a matter of like an hour and a half totally just made her super drunk, and she kept falling on the floor. I remember I had to like get everyone together, and then we just like huddled into the corner where there was a couch at the club that we were at. And she was just like a rag doll. She couldn't stand up. She would just lean forward and face plant onto the floor, and she would grab onto me and just be like, "Jay, help me up." And I'm just like, "I'm not gonna pick you up. I didn't come here to carry you around." But I carried her anyway. So that was that. So that was what I was thinking about. Just that, yeah. Well, I guess not. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about something else, but that was the most recent memory that I've had of her, with her. There have been multiple occasions where we've liked a person, and we were looking at them from a distance, saying like things behind their back, just like, "Oh, he's really attractive," and and then it's just, I don't know, we're just very perverted, inappropriate people. I'm just leaving it at that. Yosef Mulder asks, "Could you tell us something scary that happened to you?" Something scary that has happened to me, let me think. Honestly, my life hasn't been too crazy. I have been fortunate enough to not... I like to think karma's on my side. I've done enough good in this world that I won't ever experience something that's terrifying. And so far in my life, I haven't experienced anything too bad. I did live through a typhoon, though, when I was in Guam. For those of you that don't know, I was born in Guam. I moved to the United States when I was 7 years old. And so I went through, I think, a single typhoon. And typhoons, guys, they're no joke. They're super strong. They're like hurricanes, except more concentrated and smaller, with winds up to, like, not up to, but like at least 150 miles per hour that can blow cars away. That's why our houses in Guam are made out of concrete, because these wooden houses would, like, that I'm living in right now, would not stand the winds that Guam has. So I remember one time I was, the typhoon was happening. Our windows are barred with metal bars, and I was like 6, I think, and I would look out the window, and I see this car just like flipping in the wind, like it was just like blown and then flipped over like 3 times, like a car, like a huge truck. And then I see the trees, the palm trees in Guam, they're made to stand winds. That's why they're like accordions. Their roots, they're very stretchy. So they're literally like this, like horizontal, like practically horizontal to the floor, because the winds are so strong. And I forgot if it was like typhoon. They have names for it, like Typhoon Paka, Typhoon something. I don't remember what it was. But it was a pretty strong typhoon. And I remember cars flying around. The sound of the typhoon was just absolutely insane. Crazy, scary, insane. And then the next day, when the typhoon would be over, we would wake up, go outside, and it would be just utter disaster. Power poles or power lines on the floor, houses that used to be there that were completely obliterated, cars flipped over, just you name it, just creepy. Not only that, but there's also really strong, because we live, within the ring of fire, there's a lot of earthquakes that happen. And the earthquakes are not like 2 or 3s, they're like 7. They're like 6 to 8 on the scale, the earthquake scale, I forgot what it's called. And they're strong. There are strong earthquakes. I remember when I was younger, I was sleeping, and all of a sudden I felt the world start to shake this way. And at first I thought someone was rocking me, like saying, "Wake up." So I woke up. But then I see that my bed is moving sideways, and everything in the room is rocking left and right. And so it's unsteady, so I start rolling out of bed, and I start crawling while crap is falling from the ceiling, like the shelf stuff, or the shelving and the light ornaments and everything just starts falling onto me. And I make my way, to my mom, and I'm just like, "Mom, there's an earthquake right now." And she's just like, "Oh my gosh, we need to get your brothers." And so she runs to go get my brothers, who were 3 and 4 years old at the time. And me, I'm scared as hell, so I just crawl myself under a table, and I hold on to the table leg for dear life while the whole place is falling apart. And I see my mom. I will never forget this. I'm under the table, and I'm like this because in school we learned we need to drop and take cover and whatever. So I'm holding on to this and going like this, like what the school told me. And my mom, she's literally dragging my two brothers by the shirt of their sweater or whatever their pajamas, dragging them across the floor underneath the table. It was hilarious. It was hilarious now that I think about it, but not at the time. At the time, it was pretty scary. But yeah, the earthquakes in Guam are really strong. I don't think I've ever been injured. No, me and my family members or anything, we haven't been injured by earthquakes. Like, nothing has fallen on us or anything. But the earthquakes, they're strong. My mom used to work at this resort called Onward Beach Resort. And at the time when the earthquake happened, the building is built on a fault line. And I think the building is I might be, this number might be wrong, but maybe like 30 to 40 stories tall. Does that make, I don't know if that number is right, but it's a pretty damn tall, thin building. And when this earthquake happened, a huge crack went up the building all the way down the middle. And I'm just like, dang, that's that earthquake really fucked up that building. I would not want to vacate there and risk the whole place falling apart. But anyway, I guess that answers your question. Scary that has happened to me. Earthquakes and typhoons, pretty scary, right? Okay, so Gengen asks, "Hi Jay, I have 2 questions for you. On what year were you born? 1993. And can you show us your childhood photos? Thanks, Jay." Okay. I don't have, honestly, between the ages of, I want to say like 9 and high school, every time I graduated, 9 and like 16 or 17, me and my family, we didn't really take a lot of pictures. We didn't have a lot of money, basically. We had better things to worry about than to take pictures. We were really poor and couldn't afford anything, so we didn't take pictures. But I do have some pictures of when we went to Leavenworth, which is this really awesome German town that looks exactly like, if you guys have ever played Elder Scrolls Oblivion, that one Xbox game or PlayStation game or whatever, there's this place that it's a German town and it looks exactly like Shading Home. Not even joking. I felt like I was back in the game. But anyway, so there are pictures of me and my brothers and my family there, and I guess I'll post it. So here you go. Here's some pictures. You can view it while I eat. Hope you enjoy that. They're horrible pictures. I was very fat in them. I was 220 pounds, I believe, at the time of those pictures. So, oh, there's not enough noodle, guys. I'm just eating potatoes now. Oh my gosh. Okay, I give up on this. I'll just say that for later. But yeah, my childhood has not been the best. I had to grow up fast because I was the oldest and we didn't have money to do anything. I've never been to Disneyland. I've never went traveling. So I had to grow up, because if you don't have a childhood, like if you don't have fun things to do, you don't have time to do them, you have to grow up, right? What else is there to do except grow up, do your homework, get to school, do what you need to do to help your family? And my parents, they were busy all the time. My mom would work like 16 hours sometimes. My dad would do the same, so they would come home to sleep. And so I had the job of feeding my brothers while they were gone. And so I became like the older brother and I was the older brother, but I became like this guardian for my brothers. So I grew up fast and I took care of them. So if I seem like I talk like I'm several years older. That's probably why. Because I was raised to not have fun and to be responsible and to not talk like you are dumb. So that's exactly what I had to do, and that's what I did. Now I forgot why I told you that. Oh, I don't know. I guess it had to do with childhood. So there you go. There's your tie-in. Related topic. This is not a question, but I just want to acknowledge it. This is by Nadia Khan. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. It says, she says, by the quality of your videos, I'd swear that you have more than 100k subs, and now I'm shocked. So thank you for that. I feel as great as 100k, but I am not at 100k. But that's okay. I'm at 5k, and that's good enough for now. But I'm moving forward. I'm trying to think of what I would do. Like, what am I going to do to celebrate once I reach 100k? 100k is my ultimate goal. I don't care about 1 million. Anything above 100k is fine for me. But at least 100k, I think will... it'll make me enough money to continue doing this and have enough spending money to better my equipment and to like fix up my room and to do things that I want to do that I haven't been able to do. Kind of want to, for once, relax and to not feel like I have to work and feel like I have something that's mine, that's like my own business. I guess I can call it a business or a hobby, a profitable hobby, something that's mine that is getting me places, So that's 100k. Now, the reason why I picked this question is because I'm thinking about what to do for this. I don't know. What do you think I should do for my 100k, guys? 100k subs. Probably I'll reach it by next year. Hopefully. How about I'll videotape me dancing? Because I know... I have had a couple people ask me, because I mentioned the club in some of my other videos, ask me what are my dance moves like. So, if I reach 100k, I will show you what my club dance moves are. As a way to embarrass myself, but also as a way to thank you guys. So, I guess that's a good way to celebrate, right? Maybe I'll do it while... I'll make some nice alcoholic drink and then do it while I dance. I don't freaking know. I don't know. I'm just... Okay, anyway. What was your longest relationship and why did it end? Okay. So it's about to get real, guys. Might as well. I'm kind of getting a little comatose with all the food that I'm eating. So, I've only had one real relationship in my entire life. Just one. Which ended back in August of 2016. I met... He's a guy. And yes, I'm gay. If you guys didn't know that. Sorry if you're disappointed or not sorry, I don't know. But I am. And I met this a very nice guy one day. Actually, I need a backup because this story is just... Alright, do we got time for this? How long is this recording? Now, this is a very, some of my friends watch this video, and I don't want names to be associated with anything. So I'm just gonna replace names. So let's call this person Jack. So a long time ago, which is back in 2014, 2015, I was still in the closet, and I was depressed about being attracted to other guys, and I actually, honestly, I wanted to just be celibate. I didn't want to marry a girl and pretend that I liked her, because I would never do that to a person. I think a person deserves their mate to love them 100%, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever you want to call it. And I could never use a girl to hide myself from society. You know what I mean? That's not okay. I would never do that. But at the same time, I didn't think I could ever be truly who I wanted to be, because I was scared of my family and my friends and just everything. I didn't want that life. So I was just going to be celibate and not do anything. Just live life alone and just have a dog or something. I don't know. But when I started nursing school, there was this guy, and I'll name him John. Okay, John. John sat next to me. It was me when I first walked into the nursing classroom. All the chairs were filled except for the chairs next to John. There was like John, an empty chair. So I took the chair that was closest to the left side of the room because I'm antisocial and I don't want to talk to John. But I gave John a double glance, and I noticed that he was very, very cute, very attractive, and obviously gay. Obviously a gay guy, because I don't mean to stereotype, but some guys you can just tell that there's a very good chance that they're gay by the mannerisms that they have, and he was very like this. He was very flamboyant, just like, oh my god, no. And so I was just like, okay, I didn't think I was going to do anything about it. But as the weeks went on in nursing school, I noticed I was getting more and more attracted to him, and I was getting scared by that. So I don't know. It was what it was. Eventually, the class started to form study groups, and I ended up partnering with John and a couple other girls to form our study group. And my feelings for him just got more and more intense. And then one day, I remember like it was yesterday. It was like October 17, 2014, I think. And I was just like, I need to come out, because there's no way I can't hold this back anymore. I just feel so miserable. I need to not feel like this anymore. And so I was texting John, and he's just like, what's wrong? You seem different. And I said, listen, John, I need to tell you something. It's just, I've been hiding it my entire life, but I just have to tell you because you're the only one that I can trust, I feel like, or can trust, because at the time he was probably the first gay person I really knew. And so him, being attractive and gay, I was just like, I gotta tell you. And so I told him I'm not straight. I texted him that, and my heart was beating so fast. I was waiting for him to say something, and he was just like, good for you, good for coming out and everything. I'm so proud of you. And it was like this weight just lifted off of my shoulders, and I'm just like, oh my god, I feel so much better. I told someone, I feel like it's the best thing ever. And so after that, naturally, him being the first person I told and him being gay, I just started to get more and more attracted to him. Months and months later, I started to feel like he wasn't feeling the same way. I kind of insinuated several times that I wanted to be with him. But he's older than me, has been out for a couple years longer than I had. I was brand new and he was out for 2 years, and I think he was more mature with himself, and he saw me as immature and still needing to grow, and I guess that's why he didn't want me. But anyway, one day we were together at his house alone, and it was like at 10 p.m. at night, and there was no one home. You'd think something would happen, right? But nothing happened. It was very sad. We were just sitting together on his couch, and he whipped out his laptop. Guys, laptop. He whipped out his laptop. He opened up OkCupid. And OkCupid, if you don't know what that is a dating site. And I'm like, this is like the outright rejection. He started making me an OkCupid account. He's like, let's go find some guys for you. I'm like, okay. We're gonna do that. And so we did that, and I wasn't really, you're filling out the profile, and I wasn't really taking it seriously because I didn't want freaking random people from OkCupid. I wanted John. That's who I wanted. But I was in denial. So I made the account. And I had the account until the end of the school year. And I remember, I believe this was September of 2015. Started talking to this guy. This guy, I'll call him Jack. This is Jack. And Jack was a nice enough guy. And I was like, hey, I'm just going to give it a shot because I don't think I'm going anywhere with John. So I contacted Jack and I gave him my phone number and he called me. I remember the first night I was in the parking lot of the library near my library, and I talked to him for such a long time. It was like from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. It was a long time. I liked his voice. I felt like he was a very nice guy. He was 30 years old. Or, sorry, 29? 29 years old? I think he was 29 at the time. And I was 22, so it was like 7 years difference, but whatever. He was a very nice guy. And I started to fall in love with him. This person, and he told me that he liked me a lot and liked my personality. He doesn't think he's ever met anyone like me. And so we ended up meeting sometime after I graduated nursing school. And it was great. For the first 6 months, it was great. And I'm not going to get into too much detail because he does watch my videos sometimes. So, Jack, nice to see you. If you're watching this, then I hope you're doing well. And I hope you had a good birthday. And, yeah. But, anyway. So, the relationship lasted a year, and I'm not going to reveal too much as to why it ended, but I will say that in the end, I've come to the conclusion that he wasn't the right one for me, and that he just, I don't know. He was my first person. He was the first one I did anything with. Kissing, holding hands, and a lot more other things that we did. But no, he was the first one, and I just, it was like, having something new to do in my life, and I've never experienced that. And so just all this pent up energy and emotion and just frustration, sexual frustration, emotional frustration just exploded on him. And it was just like fiery, passionate love for the first few months. And then we just had some differences, and I broke up with him. He didn't want to break up, but I broke up with him because he just didn't fit in my life anymore. And we still remain friends to this day. Still talk regularly. But, yeah, so it ended because I realized that he wasn't my type, and I wanted someone that fit me better than he did. And someone, I know what my type is now, and I'm open to anything, but I know what I want, like the bare minimums of what I want in a person, and he didn't quite fit the bill, the minimum. Not that I have high expectations for my person, but I mean, you gotta be real, guys. This is gonna be the person I spend the rest of my life with. I better have good expectations, right? Like standards, good standards. Like, come on. It's not too much to ask, right? But yeah, it ended. It was a 1 year long relationship. Ended back in, is it October 2016? So I've been single since. It is now January 24, and I've been going out on meeting people, going out on dates, and I've met some really good people. But yeah, not sure if I've met anyone that's quite for me yet. So there you go. Hope that answers your question. Are you gay? Do you have a girlfriend? And is he available? You guys are funny. So I already answered the first question, so there you go. Do you have a girlfriend? No, because of the first question. Is he available? Yes, I am. I am quite available. I'm open 24/7, open for business. So there you go. If you guys are interested, you can find me on various dating apps and on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. I'm not desperate, I swear. I don't like being alone, but it's okay because I am learning how to be with myself. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. There are other things that I could talk about, but this video is getting really long, so I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna finish eating. Ooh, I'm getting like a carb rush. I forgot to mention why I'm back in this setup. I know you guys are like, what the hell? Weren't you just like over there? So this is where I was recording before. I was recording like in front of the TV. Oh, by the way, I have a new TV. Did you guys notice? I have a new TV. I didn't have a TV before when I first started doing videos. That's a new TV. Just bought it. It was like $500 something. Pretty dang nice TV. Nice TV. But I used to record right here. I would sit in front of the bed, and you know, like where Marshmallow is, and ignore those boxes. The sun gets in here, and it's blinding in the morning. So I put black boxes there so it can block out the sun, because I'm a little vampire. But I would record over there. The only problem is it's hard to record from that position because the bed's too low. It's too squishy. That I don't have a stable table. And so I thought it would just be better to just record in my old spot in front of, on my desk. So I'm going to be recording here from now on. And at least until I get a new camera and a new mic, camera stand and a mic stand and everything. So I'll be recording here. And I think that with my new light, it kind of makes the quality of the videos better anyway. So, great. Good. It's great. It's great. Guys, I'm so full. I don't think I can eat this. Oh my god. What's that? Something made a noise. I'm so full. I can't. I ate 2 servings of the noodles and sushi or the kimbap and stuff. I can't eat anymore. So I give up. White flag. Ooh, white flag. I can't eat anymore. I'm sorry. But I'm gonna go now. This video is so long. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. Oops. Hit the like button. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. If you want me to do more storytime videos, go ahead and let me know. I know this mukbang wasn't structured very well, but I've just been so tired, and I'm still sick, and I better go. Thank you guys. Love you guys so much. Thank you for 5K. Thank you in the future for all other subs I get and views. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Oh god, come on. Come on, chest. Stop coughing so much. Okay, whew. I'm dying. Gotta go. I'll see you guys later.